Hey everybody, this is SWTOR Kamikaze. I am on my sniper and I'm going to be going over the Virulence spec. I will be going over things to note from the discipline path. However, I am not going over everything that is going to be said, so I highly recommend that you read over each and everything in the discipline path to have a better understanding for your spec and potentially find a better rotation than what I will be providing in this video. I will also be going over my utility points, which again I highly recommend that you read over all of them. That way you can find a spec that will match your playstyle. Of course, I'll be going over the basic rotation, and I will be providing I will not be providing any player tips in this video, as I've been going over the player tips in every video that I have available. However, I will be providing more player tips in a different video that goes beyond the legacy player tips that I have been doing. So to get started, I will be going over my utility points here. Under skillful, I do have snapshot. Entering cover makes the next snipe or lethal shot activate instantly. This effect cannot occur more than once every 6 seconds. I also have ballistic dampers. Entering cover grants 3 charges of ballistic dampers. Each charge absorbs 30% of the damage dealt by an incoming attack. The effect cannot occur more than once every 1.5 seconds and can only be gained once every 6 seconds. I also recommend I do have vital regulators. While in cover, you heal for 2% of your total health every 3 seconds. As a substitution, I recommend Imperial Efficiency, increasing the damage dealt by suppressive fire by 25%. Under Masterful, I use Lumbering Impact, where Shatter Shot reduces the movement speed of the target by 50% for 10 seconds. In addition, when Flashbang ends, it will reduce the target's accuracy by 20% for 8 seconds. As a substitute, I do recommend Stroke of Genius, where activating Cover Pulse makes the next snipe or lethal shot activate instantly and increases your chance to resist force and tech attacks by 20% for 6 seconds. Or you could get Reestablished Range, where countermeasures purges all movement pairing effects when activated and will increase your movement speed by 75% for 6 seconds. In addition to that, the final shot of series of shots and penetrating blasts knocks back the target if they are within 10 meters. Under Heroic, I use Augmented Shields, which increases the amount of damage absorbed by Shield Probe by 30%. I also use Hold Your Ground, which reduces the cooldowns of Shield Probe and Cover Pulse by 5 seconds, as well as Escape by 30 seconds. In addition, when you exit cover, you gain a cover screen that increases your range defense by 20% for 6 seconds. And a substitute, Siege Bunker, which will reduce all area of effect damage taken by 60% while Entrench is active. Under Legendary, I personally use Defensive Safeguards. When Ballistic Shield is activated, you gain a charge of Defensive Safeguards for each enemy, while inside your Ballistic Shield, up to 4. This effect lasts 20 seconds, and each charge increases your damage reduction by 5%. In addition, while inside your Ballistic Shield, you heal for 1% of your maximum health every second, and you are immune to being pulled or knocked back. I also use deployed shields, which reduces all damage taken while in cover by 5% and reduces the cooldown of ballistic shield by 30 seconds. As substitutes, you can use either Control Chaos for every target initially affected by beyond the first. Diversion grants a charge of Control Chaos, increasing your armor penetration by 10% per charge. The effect will last 8 seconds. I also recommend Executioner. Flashbang and Maim grant Executioner, allowing your next takedown within 10 seconds to be used regardless of the target's remaining health and deals 15% additional damage. For things to note, your Corrosive Grenade will spread Corrosive Dart. Corrosive Grenade will also cause your target to be assailable for 45 seconds, which increases the damage they take by elemental and eternal damage by 7%. Call damage will have an 80% chance to finish the cooldown of takedown and proc it, allowing it to be usable regardless of the percentage of health your target has. And it will cost 3 less energy. Weakening Blast will apply Toxic Surge to your target, which will cause additional damage on your next Corrosive Grenade. So, as for rotation, I usually am in cover. However, on my screen is going to be the same rotation that I will have in take cover, which fixing that up. So, to start off with, we will be using Corrosive Dart, followed by Weakening Blast, followed by Corrosive Grenade. And then after Corrosive Grenade will be Call. After the call ends, we will be using Takedown as long as it's procced, or Glowing is what proccing means. We'll have yellow glow around it. After Takedown, we will be using Lethal Shot, followed by a series of shots. You could also use series of shots prior to using Lethal Shot if you wish. That is completely up to you. So to show you guys, we'll start off with Corrosive Dart, followed by Weakening Blast, followed by Corrosive Grenade, followed by Call, and then Takedown as it's procced. I like to use Lethal Shot, followed by a series of shots. And then after that, we're just going right back and going through again. It is very basic, but it is helpful. For your AoEs, you have Orbital Strike, Suppressive Fire, as well as Frag Grenade. The Frag Grenade is optional. It goes from player to player. It is not required. For me personally, I like to just use Orbital Strike along with Suppressive Fire as an AoE combination. For another good combination, you can always use Target Acquired along with Raise Target. They actually are good for hand in hand to deal more damage against your targets as well. Maim is good to have a stun on your opponent. Cover Pulse to get slight range, which goes good to use before you use Maim on your target. And then Flash Bang will be good to blind your target for a few seconds. Anyway, I would normally be going over player tips via Legacy. However, I think in this video I'm going to save some players the nuisance of having to hear all that again. If for those who are watching this and it's your first time watching a video, feel free to open up another one, and at the end of the video will be some player tips. Anyway, welcome to playing a Virulence Sniper, and I wish you guys the best of luck.